Ah, the beautiful British seaside. Every year, thousands of families jam their cars full of wellies and waterproofs, cards and board games to indulge in the extremely British pastime of caravanning. Caravan holidays have recently become more popular than ever before, offering many delights for the whole family. Hot and cold running water, a washing up facility, and electricity. Almost as good as staying at home. But what happens when the washing up is done? The clubhouse entertainment, of course. So join us in our search for talent as we discover the creme de la creme of caravan club entertainment in Rock My Caravan. Our first stop is the sleepy seaside town of Great Yarmouth, a favourite haunt of international clowns, Uncle Raz and Auntie Pearl. At sunny Club Oasis, they're setting up for tonight's big event.
We entertain anybody from any age group, 1 to 100. We are members of Clowns International. There's only about 400 of us in the world. Every show is different. You never do 2 shows the same all your life. We do conventions all over the world. Still see a lot of our face, so we don't frighten the little ones. I think some clowns have too much makeup on. Well, that's what her trademark is, really, her blue lips. How many people do you see with blue lips?
A lot of the girls say they like my lipstick. And,
they all want it, all the girls want blue lipstick.
The men just say, oh, you look cold.
I was also a musician as well. Would you like me to play you a Norfolk step dance?
I like wearing hats as well, and I've got about 30 different hats. I don't wear hats normally, but I love hats. But I make them with all sorts of different things. So I didn't make this one. I wear this one as a hat as well. I know one clown who has a hat which is a yoghurt pot. We've got a friend called Dave Donut.
Yes, Dave Donut.
And he's just a builder. He thought he could be a children's entertainer. He's done it 3 or 4 years and he's just packed up. He's just not there, you know. He hadn't got no personality.
It's got to be a spark. All copy the words I say. Be a clown. Be a clown. Be a clown. Be a clown. All the world loves a clown. I'll just explain these medals. That one was for when I was on the Eastern Front. And this one here was for when I was back to front. How's that? SAS. Probably get on better if I stood on my head. Be a clown, be a clown, be a clown. All right, give us a clown, give us a clown.
Next up is the Las Vegas of the Northeast, Skegness, where we meet Ben, Rich and Ellen, 3 members of the vocal group 3. How innovative.
I started off when I was 16, with my brother and my dad in a band.
I started as a bet on a karaoke when I was about 17 and kind of never got down. The current climate we're in with X Factor and pop idols and everything, it doesn't help sometimes our part of the industry, because what happens a lot of the time is your acts that run on the X Factor that are told on the X Factor you're great, the most amazing performance I've ever seen in my life and all these things, then come on to our part of the industry when they don't make it to the final, then start getting 3 times, 4 times what we're getting.
Just call me above it, so.
Don't even go there. If one person comes up to you at the end and says, oh, I really enjoyed that, that's when it gets worth it. What we normally do now is probably warm up and things like that. La 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 la. It's 10 to 10, we should be going at 10. Things are running a bit late. It can get frustrating sometimes, but you just deal with it. Why do we do it? We don't know, but you do it, and that's how it is.
It kind of goes from all to to nothing.
Yeah.
Because the summer you'll work Tuesday through to Sunday and you'll only have one night off, and then the winter will be 2, maybe 3 nights a week if you're lucky. But you have to take it while it's there, really.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome live on stage, 3.
People want to see these big shows. That's what people want. They used
That's
to
why
pay.
I've got all the lights and, you know, the backdrops. You've got to make it look interesting as well as sound interesting.
Are we all enjoying ourselves so far? Kids, are you enjoying yourselves? You can take your masks off now, kids. Go on, take them off. Oh, you have? Sorry.
Well, if you look like you're enjoying yourself, it does come over to people, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think, well, I like to think so.
Maybe we were never meant to be. Maybe we were never meant to be. Thank you and good night.
At Seawick Holiday Park in Clacton, the Bluecoats are preparing for the end-of-season finale.
I started when I was 15 in entertainment, and I've been working non-stop since. I've done everything from holiday sites to hotels to cruise ships, and now I'm dressed as a card.
I sing, dance, compare, done it all really. Done it. That sounds really big-headed though, doesn't it?
When I started in performance, I was actually 6. I joined a local amateur dramatics group as a form of escapism from my 3 brothers. My parents didn't know I was doing it, and I ended up in the West End, and my parents didn't realise I was working in the West End till I was 13 and a half. And then at 16, I had major issues with my voice breaking, and I ended up at Butlins.
From when you start rehearsal, say for argument's sake, February or March, till you finish the season, there isn't really a personal life in there. It's your lifestyle. It's what is your life.
Your personal life is the people who work with you.
Yeah, you'll
and
become
you become like a family.
Just pick each other up, sort of thing. It's a life.
Well, I'm married. I've got 4 kids, so it does affect my life. I work 6 days, 6 nights, and I do find it a bit of a strain.
It's not as easy as people think. Even I thought it when I was young. You can come in and sing and dance and go home, and you can get drunk every night. It's not. You really have to respect what you do.
We do loads of things. Like on Sunday, we'll be dressing up in Alice in Wonderland stuff, and it's really, really cool.
The worst part is when they don't want to be there, or they just won't give you what you need, which tends to happen on parks. Is they bring their personal lives, which most of the time on parks is like a soap opera. They bring them to work and spend more time dealing with domestics and personal issues. I'm a choreographer, not a counsellor.
Again, 6, 7, I'm tired of TV at all.
I apply for like every reality show you can think of. X Factor, Flop Factor, Dance Factor, you know, anything that ever came out, wanting to be famous. If you don't make it famous, people then think, right, okay, I'll try the holiday parks and I'll work my way up.
I've been on X Factor. I was on X Factor the year that Shane Ward won it.
You see people day in, day out that are as good as these people on X Factor. It all depends a lot of time if your face fits. It really does, you know, but it's
Yeah, that's why I'm still here. We lose members of staff. They go, they're coming to work, I'm ill or something tomorrow, and we find out they've gone to X Factor auditions.
If anyone thinks you're going to be famous doing this and think you're going to make loads of money and stuff, it's not going to happen.
When we worked at Butlins, 100 hours a week, £88.
You've got to like the job, you've got to really want to do it. It's better than working in Tesco.
After unwinding and relaxing in their caravans, the Bluecoats are ready to head out to the entertainment centre to meet and greet the guests for the evening.
High five? High five.
No, you want to fight? No, you want to fight?
High five.
Really? Because I do judo, you know.
You do judo? Yeah, I do karaoke.
Every year, the park holds a talent competition for young and upcoming entertainers from around the country. For Craig Harvey, winning last year's Teen Talent competition was his big break.
My experience from it was just absolutely amazing, really. To be on that stage, you know what I mean, I know what everyone's going through today. It was nerve-wracking, I must admit. It's a big, big thing.
side.
Better side is this one.
Talent's been great. I don't get to see so much of it tonight because I'm obviously making sure we're getting the next ones on, making all that going, but the crowd seems to be over the moon tonight.
I'm at college at the moment, doing a performing arts course, and then I want to be a blue coat like the rest of the guys in there.
The shows are probably 20% of the job. 80% of the job is the socialising, the daytime and making the entertainment experience. We're asking these kids to sing, dance and act in shows every night, to get up at 9 o'clock in the morning and do kids club, talk to people, socialise, and then carry on and do the main part of the show at night.
I think a lot of them will remain big fish in small ponds because they like it that way. You know, they like to be the best at the game in what they're doing.
The hardest thing I think for me as an entertainer is not even actually the job, it's when you're not working.
You've got to do it for the love of it, otherwise you'd never ever do it, ever.
So there you have it. We've taken you from shore to shore in search of the finest British holiday entertainment. Have we found it? You decide. But they certainly rocked my caravan.